When Western companies look at doing business in Africa, they usually notice two things. The first thing is that it's a very difficult environment to do business in, but they say Africa has a lot of future potential. That is wrong. Africa does not have future potential. Africa is today. If you are not present in Africa today, you are missing an opportunity. And this is one of the things you will discover during this trip. The second is that it's not necessarily difficult to do business in Africa, it's just different. And you will learn what is different and how can you still manage to do good business in Africa.
I didn't know that the potentials are already there, ready to be exploited. Actually, I was thinking to find a kind of a sleeping continent. Instead, I would say it's very much awake, up and running. The potentials are there today. Maybe not in every sector. Manufacturing is still a big question mark for me, but definitely when we talk about fast-moving consumer goods, distribution, communication, I've seen an explosion of opportunities that are there and a huge amount of opportunities that will be there for the future for those who will be able to catch them.
During the week, you will be working on one big business development assignment, targeting most likely the emerging consumer at the bottom of the pyramid, meaning people who live on $1 or $2 a day. The first step is to learn about this emerging consumer. You will be spending half a day living with a family right behind me in this low income area. Next, you need to develop a distribution strategy. How can you deliver your products and services to one of these thousands of small kiosks just around me? After that, you need a complete marketing, branding, communication plan, supply chain plan, and by the end of the week, you will have a complete business plan, working together with a local entrepreneur.
I was really impressed by the investment culture. I've seen how at the different levels how people are really focused on bettering themselves, working together to try to have a better life, from simple things as putting food on the table or as starting a business to invest in real estate or even buy a company. I was also very happy to see and impressed the innovation that the different business models we're able to see from the Kaskazi network on how they're reaching consumers at the bottom of the pyramid through a sales distribution network.
Kaskazi Network is a retail distribution company that forms distribution networks to the mass market. Currently, as we speak, what Kaskazi does is the only company in the region that gives you that extra mile of distribution to the bottom of the pyramid, or the BOP. And how we do it is that we attach resources to wholesalers who go into mass markets on predetermined routes, and they sell to outlets, collect money, and load onto our live portal. It is something which is unique to the region, unique to the market, and what it has done is it grows bottom line volumes and values for companies. When you're in the bottom of the pyramid, it's densely populated areas, mostly slum. The roads are extremely narrow.
My name is Paul Nganga Ngoge, and I'm the managing director of a company called Alchemy Brands. Alchemy Brands is a manufacturer of cosmetics. We have to constantly ask ourselves, do we spend 3 million shillings, that's the equivalent of about $300,000 on an ERP, or do we put it in new products, or do we put it in marketing, or do we put it in a new van for distribution? So exactly where do we pay our people better?